All right, doing things a little bit different today. I already cracked it, got a little bit thirsty setting all this shit up. So I just got my grading submissions back from PSA and Tag. And I know, before you say it, I talk all this shit on PSA, fuck PSA, we hate PSA, PSA is a piece of shit, wipe my ass with their slabs. Yes, I sent this submission 3 months ago. It was estimated to get back to me like November 8th. It's now January 6th, and it just got back to me yesterday. One of the many reasons that I hate PSA. Give me a deadline, I know they're busy grading everybody's slabs and they got a crazy influx of submissions. If you're giving me a deadline, and I gotta reach out to you to figure out what the fuck is going on. My shit says I estimated to get back to you November 8th, and it's January, and I still haven't heard anything. It's just sitting there. They suck. But I also got those Tag slabs back. I sent it off for the express 10-day submission. Got there after a couple of days, completely finished in 9 days, and then shipped back out to me on the 10th day. Met the deadline that they gave me. And I know Tag gets way less submissions than PSA and hasn't seen the same influx that PSA has. But come on, you give me a deadline, you give me an estimate of when my shit's gonna be back, and you're 3 months overdue. Like, yeah, I've talked about me liking Tag, me grading with Tag, me collecting Tag slabs, but talking about them and actually living with them, getting them graded and getting them back to you, and actually having them in your hand is a whole different thing. And so I figured I'd show what came back, what I got, and kind of why Tag has been the go-to for my personal collection. And I don't grade a whole lot, but when I do grade, it's usually just because of one of two reasons. One, I really love the card and want to make sure it's protected, even if it gets a low grade. Even if it gets a high grade or a low grade, it doesn't really matter. Just because I really love the card and I want to put it in one of my displays in my office. I want to just make sure that the card is generally protected, because that's the best part of grading, is keeps your card completely protected. Like top loader, yes, does keep it protected, but there's nothing like putting it in a slab. You can throw that bitch around and it'll be fine. Or two, because the card is worth a lot and I do want it to be in my collection for a long term, so I'll go ahead and slab it, so that way also for the same reason it stays protected. And then even if like I'm not going to put it on one of my displays, I can have it protected in the slab in my Pokemon closet, protected whenever I take it to like trading events or to shows or whatever. And having a Tag slab is the best way to do that. But if the card's just cool and it's not really important to me, usually it just stays raw. Put it in a penny sleeve, top loader, put it in my binder. And I do have displays and stuff where the cards are not slabbed. They're just like raw in like a magnetic case or something. So those are cool for some of the raw cards too. But if I really love the card, you know that bitch is going in a Tag slab. And I know I do talk a lot of shit about PSA. They are good for some things. We know they're the most liquid slabs, so if you want to quick sell something, you know something's going to get a decent grade, you can send it off to PSA. Might take 16 months to fucking get back, but at least it will be in a PSA slab. It is the most liquid. Not to say that I can't sell Tag slabs easily, because the Facebook groups for Tag pop off. If nobody's seen it, like the collector post where the bubble meal has sold for more in a Tag slab than it did in a PSA slab. People are starting to catch on, I'm telling you. But PSA is the familiar option. It's the slab that all of the vendors are gonna take if you wanted to sell your stuff or trade to a vendor. It's typically the easiest to sell on eBay. But for me personally, PSA slabs don't excite me. They don't look good. They're ugly compared to Tag slabs. Same with CGC, except for the CGC Pristine is pretty nice. But CGC slabs, that blue, ugly. But all that goes back to my last video. Collect what you like. Doesn't really matter what the fuck I think or what anyone else thinks. But PSA is consistent, I guess. But also they're the easiest slabs to crack open if you need to get a raw card back or if you want to regrade with someone else. But the Tag slabs really add like a whole nother layer to the collecting for me. The Tag slab just looks so damn good. As soon as I saw the Tag slab, and I know I'm just sitting here glazing Tag, but I mean, as you can see, like the Tag slabs is, that's my favorite part of the collection. Being able to put a card that I love into a tag slab and put it on display. If you haven't seen it, you can get like full art backgrounds that extend the art for the tag slab, since the slab is completely clear. If you haven't seen them already, you can get the like full like extended art backgrounds for the tag slabs. I don't have any yet. I want to get some or create my own for all these slabs eventually. But if you haven't seen it already, like the tag slabs are completely clear except for the obviously the card and the grading portion. So you can get these backgrounds that extend the art of the card and go on the background of the slab, and then like the entire slab as an art piece. And not only do the slabs look the best, but the grading report that they give you with the actual card that you get back, they send you the grading report. You can look up on the ID, the serial number of the card, and see the grading report of the submission, even like if you didn't actually grade the card. They give you a full detailed report with the images, what exactly was wrong with the card, why exactly the card got the grade that it did, explaining everything, rather than like PSA where you just get the card back. You got a PSA 7 and you're like, why the fuck? This card looks like a 10. Why did I get a 7? I don't see anything wrong with it. The clarity is there. The grading process with tag just feels like it was built for a collector, not just to hype up or only increase the value of the card in the slab. And I like to know why the card got the grade that it did, especially if I'm grading the card myself. I do like a pre-check, think that it's going to be a tag 10, and that's actually a tag 9 because I missed like one little nick in the corner or whatever. But I want to know exactly why the card is getting the grade that it did. And I love that tag lays all that out for you and gives you a full report of exactly what they saw on the card. Now, I'm not always chasing 10s, that not all of these cards are 10s. Obviously, everyone loves to have a tag 10 or PSA 10, CGC, Pristine 10, whatever. But for older cards like this Uyama's Pikachu, like it's not perfect, but the card is still super cool, super niche. Like no one that I know has that card, and it looks so good in the tag slab. So I don't always chase 10s. Love to get 10s, but I'm chasing cards that I actually like to look at, cards that I like to display in my office. And so yeah, so these are some of the cards that I sent to tag, and yet most of them are Japanese. I know I said I collect only Japanese, and I know I talk shit about English cards, and I say I only collect Japanese, which I do, except the only cards I like better in English than Japanese are the like Mega Attack Rare style cards, like this Mega Rayquaza. The texturing is still better in Japanese. The card overall still looks better in Japanese. The quality is better, the texturing is better, but I hate that the Japanese ones have the English letters written across the center, like huge on the card. The Japanese letters on there look so much better on like the Mega Attack style cards. Like this lettering right here, it looks significantly better with giant Japanese letters than it does in English letters. And I know the Japanese do it because they like the way like Western writing looks or whatever. But in my personal opinion, the Japanese letters look significantly better. And Shiny Mega Rayquaza is my favorite Pokemon. I got a Mega Rayquaza tattoo. And so this is my favorite card. I've thought about switching it out for the Japanese one, but I can't get over like the Emerald Break or whatever it says across the middle in the English letters. The Japanese letters just look 10 times better. But for the other cards I got back from tag, I got the Shiny Mega Rayquaza from Ancient Origins. Also got the Rayquaza V, which looks incredible. I got the Team Aqua's Kyogre with that like cracked ice hollow pattern. Is so fucking sick. I need to get the Team Magma's Groudon. I used to have both of them in English. I sold both of them a little while ago whenever I was making the switch to only collecting Japanese, and I just haven't gotten a hold of a decent copy of the Japanese Magma's Groudon yet, but it's coming, don't worry. I also got the Mega Charizard X. I don't care what anybody says, it's the best freaking Charizard card we've ever gotten. The card is insane. And then the Mewtwo. I've had the English and the Japanese. Japanese one looks significantly better, just like every other card. But the texturing is insane. The shine, the hollow on the Mewtwo is just freaking fantastic. And then all 10s. The Mega Charizard X did get a 10. So did my Rayquaza V, but the Shiny Mega Rayquaza and the Team Malquest Kyogre obviously didn't get a 10. And that doesn't change anything. That doesn't change how I feel about the card at all. Obviously it would be fucking awesome if it got a 10 and it'd be worth freaking 10 times more than what it's worth right now. But the main purpose for me doing that is because I'm not going to sell those cards. They're going to stay in my personal collection and I can put them on display on my wall in the office. Which, this wall, this display, and other displays that are coming soon are the biggest, like probably the biggest reason why I stick to tag. After I put the tag slabs in the display like this, there's no going back. The uniformity, I can't have a tag slab, a PSA slab, and a CGC slab. If I'm going, that's why I always decided I was going to go all in on one grading company, the slabs that look the absolute best. So everything in my personal collection has got to be tagged. I like the uniform slabs, the clean look, no distractions. This is how I like to enjoy my collection. Putting them on displays all around my house or all around my room. I don't want to have a bunch of freaking slabs in a box or in a tote or shoved in the back of a closet somewhere. I don't want to have a bunch of sealed boxes shoved in the closet somewhere. I want to have my shit out. I want to be able to look at it. I want to have it on display. I want people to come over and they see my Pokemon cards and they're like, holy shit, like this thing looks amazing. Or this card is sick, I've never seen that before. Or they see this Uyama's Pikachu and they're like, oh my god, retarded Pikachu, I never even heard of that. And at the end of the day, your collection and your grading strategy or whatever should meet what you like, what you want to do. And that's what I've been preaching on my channel. First up, listen to all the noise, all the hype, all the freaking going up, going down, freaking Pokemon stocks. Just collect what you like. And the hobby will be significantly better, less toxic, and a lot more fun for you. If you're flipping cards or flipping boxes or whatever, that's fine. Just do what makes sense. Or even if you're doing that, flipping cards and boxes, flip the cards and boxes that you like. That way if the shit does go down in value, you're not emotional about it or significantly less emotional because it's not like cratering your bank account or something. If you're collecting and handling like what you like to look at, what you enjoy, and that significantly reduces the chance of burnout, and it just makes the hobby a lot more fun for you and a lot more fun for everyone else. And for me, that's collecting tag from my personal collection. Or maybe occasionally sending off to shitty ass PSA whenever I want to flip something. Or maybe even sending off to shitty ass PSA whenever I want to flip something. Or buying PSA slabs for me to crack those so I can send it off to tag so I have it in a slab that actually looks good. And then I can put the slab on one of these displays. By the way, do we like the display wall? Is this better? Is this also good? Let me know in the comments how we like the just like talking shit in front of the display wall versus like in my car. I know it's like different, so like maybe they're both good. Maybe you hate this, or maybe you hate me talking in the car. This good? This decent? Or do we like the car talk better? Or both?